What's going on, Diary Gang? Welcome back to Creole Kisses Diary TV, coming back at you guys with the latest urban topics and urban news. Let's get right into what's going on with Saweetie and Quavo. I'm sure you've all heard that they have split. Yes, they are no longer together. Saweetie confirmed that as of yesterday, and it's just been a lot of drama following that announcement. So before we get into what happened today, I wanted to go over what kind of led to this situation. So recently, Saweetie was on a new web podcast called Respectfully Justin. And on the show, Justin Coombs, who was her ex-boyfriend, was actually on the show asking her a few questions along with another Justin, the host. And you could kind of tell that it was a little... Might have been a little flirting going back and forth. I don't know. Y'all go watch and y'all be the judge. But, you know, that was her ex. She's on the show. And, you know, when you get around that ex, the little feelings might have came back, some little memories. But anyway, they have a little history together, you know. So he asked a few questions that were sexual. It had to do with relationships. And, of course, she answered back. And a question was asked to him. And he answered it. You could tell he was speaking about her, about the time when he messed up and what he had to do to try and get her back. But apparently it didn't work because she ended up breaking up with him. She even came out with a song dissing Justin Coombs. So anyway, she's been with Quavo. And, you know, lately you could kind of tell something has been going on between the two, her and Quavo, because she was not at the Super Bowl weekend party that Cardi threw. A lot of people assumed that her and Cardi might have been into it. Well, I don't know. But I know that Quavo was there and Saweetie was not. So that was one sign that something is up. Something ain't right. Because Quavo and Saweetie are always together. Look through these pictures. They are always together. They've been together for 2 years. So it was kind of odd to see Quavo by himself, first of all. And then she goes on this little podcast where her ex is a guest host and Quavo's not there. Kind of weird. And this past weekend, Quavo, Offset, a lot of the guys were out in H-Town partying. Bow Wow had a party. Drake was here. Jay Prince Jr., I believe it was his birthday celebration. Anyway, they were all out living their best life, okay, in H-Town. So, of course, Saweetie was not here. So that's another sign that something is not right. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell. When couples are usually together all the time, then all of a sudden you notice they're not together, something ain't right. So then fans speculated that they broke up because first Saweetie unfollowed Quavo and Quavo unfollowed Saweetie. So that was another telltale sign. So finally she made the announcement that, yeah, she's single, and she said a few things. Let me go over what she said. She says, I'm single. I've endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circulating that degrades my character. Presents don't band-aid scars, and the love isn't real when it's given to other women. So Quavo responded back. He said, I had love for you, and I'm disappointed you did all that. You're not the woman I thought you were. I wish you nothing but the best. I know you want to make this into a show, so I'll play my part just this one time. I don't normally put my business out there, especially my personal life. I feel the need to address this so there are no false narratives. Saweetie responded back and said, I emotionally checked out a long time ago and have walked away with a deep sense of peace and freedom, excited for the new chapter of elevation. Then she tells him to take care. And I can just imagine her saying that with 2 peace signs up. So that was the end of them. And, you know, we thought it was over. You know, they broke up. They were together. Okay, let bygones be bygones. You go your way, I go mine. Let's move on. No. So this morning, the family chose to get involved in the situation, you guys. Yes. First of all, Quavo has a sister, and she decided to say something. For what reason? I don't know. But I know y'all want to hear it, so here it go. She said, I have been quiet long enough. I see how this turned into a bash fest towards my brother, and that ain't about to happen at all. None of y'all know the real Saweetie in real life, but I do, and it ain't good at all. So then Saweetie's auntie took to Twitter and said, talking about she been quiet long enough. Girl, it ain't even been 24 hours. Get the F out of here. Now, do we need Whitty to start airing this MF out? I'm not going to be half as nice as old Shara. What she not going to do is speak ill of my niece. I get very disrespectful about mine since we sticking our nose in other people's business. First they love you, then they hate you. So you can already see so far they about what and what. Because, of course, Quavo's sister came back and said, who is Whitty B? I don't know ish about you, and you don't know ish about me. But I do know your niece is a self-centered B who nobody likes. You want to air this B out, run it, ho. This ain't what you want. Trust me. The only reason I was nice to any of y'all hoes was because of Qua or Quay. So then Whitty came right back and she had something to say to Shara. So then she says, is this you? ? So in the picture you can see some shoes, some items that Saweetie gifted Quavo's sister, past tense, and that's very interesting. So Whitty proceeded to post a video. She said, hold up, there's more. And who don't want what? With who? Girl, stop. And then she plays this video of Shara's reaction to the gift she received from Saweetie. So I'm going to go ahead and play that, and I'll be right back with my commentary. Check it out.
I'm about to open. I'm about to unbox, okay? Let's see. Wow, Saweetie!
So, y'all saw that. The fakeness of it all. So, when Quavo and Saweetie were together, it was all good to accept gifts and, you know, girl, you cool with me, girl, you know, oh, Saweetie, you know what I'm saying? All that fakeness, I can't with that. If you're going to be one way, we would be that way with me all the time, whether we together or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to be fake, just stay out of my face, period. That's how I feel about that. So, she has not said anything else to the auntie. There have been no more words exchanged. I guess she got quiet after she saw that. She had to think about it. Oh, I did kind of kiss her butt when I was accepting these gifts. You know, she had to probably think about it and see how stupid she sound right about now. But you know what? I feel like this. It's nobody's business. Like the auntie said, why are you getting involved, sister? The man can't speak for himself. This is his situation. He's a grown man. Let him deal with his situation. They said what they had to say with each other. So why is the sister getting in the middle? Is it for clout? You want attention? What is it? I feel like family needs to stay out of couples' business. I don't care if they were married or not. Stay out of the business. You know what I'm saying? And I see why the auntie jumped in. I mean, she's taking up for her family member, you know. But it's all dumb at the end of the day. They're over and done. Let it go. So, what are y'all's thoughts on this whole situation? You know, when they were together, they were a cute couple. Yes, but you know, people, they look at social media, they look at the outside, and they feel like, oh, hashtag couple goals, and you really don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I feel like Quavo was probably cheating more than recent. He's probably done it before. Saweetie said in the podcast that she was recently on that the biggest thing a man ever did when he tried to win her back was to give her so much money in her account that she could buy properties. That sounds like a Quavo situation to me. It looks like to me they've been broken off for a minute or separated, and they probably came together and said, you know what, let's just go our separate. I'm done. it's over and done. I'm tired of this. Let's just move on. So, it's something that has been building up. People don't just break up after one situation. Yeah, you don't just fall out of love just like that. So I think that it's been building up. She got tired of it. She said, deuces. I'm moving on with my life. Move on with yours. That's what I feel happened. So what are y'all's thoughts? What y'all think about this whole crazy situation? Do y'all feel like the sister is right for speaking up for her brother, even if he didn't ask her to do so? Or did he ask her to do so behind the scenes? What you feel about the auntie responding back and forth with her? What are y'all thoughts about this whole thing? Go ahead and leave it below. I will talk to y'all later. Stay positive. Bye.